We learned two things about Kamala this election. She's good at raising money and she's good at blowing it. But money can't buy you elections, especially when you spend it like she did. She raked in more than $1 billion and is somehow now in debt. The Washington Examiner dug through her financial statements and gave us a good clue why. Kamala's campaign was getting whacked like a piñata while D.C. leeches hoovered up all the cash. She spent over $50 million on payroll. Trump's campaign spent less than 10. Another 12 million went to consultants and 20 million went to their little concerts with Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Christina Aguilera, John Bon Jovi, remember him? They even had to cancel a performance by Alanis Morissette because they were running low on cash. Isn't that ironic? Campaign insiders are mad at the bosses for wasting donor money on concerts instead of ads about, the economy. Quote, they said they were spending to zero. I guess they overshot zero. Ads would have gone a lot further than the pricey celebrity endorsements. One campaign source said people were concerned about their own financial issues, not Oprah telling them America won't exist. But it worked out nicely for Oprah. She got her friend Kamala to pay her $1 million to interview her in September. $1 million. Now, if she thought she was saving democracy, she should have done it for free. Kamala scared donors by calling Trump a dictator, got $1 billion, then just gave it to her friends and blew the rest on being a diva. Kamala went on a podcast, remember Call Her Daddy, but she didn't want to go to their studio in L.A. So she made the host fly to D.C. and used campaign cash to build a fake set in a hotel room. She spent more than $100,000 to build it. That set, see it? 2 chairs, a coffee table, and a bookshelf. That's 6 figures. Now, we looked at the set. We probably could have done it for around $6,000. That's without labor. But where'd the rest of the money go? We don't know. So she's still trying to soak folks for cash. 24 hours after the election, on Wednesday, Democrats got a text from the campaign. Urgent. We need help. Donate now. Help with what? You lost. If this is how she's going to spend her donors' dollars, imagine what she would have done with our taxes. Clay Travis is the founder of Outkick.com. $1 billion, they're in debt, and they blew a lot of it on Katy Perry. What the hell happened?
Jesse, not only did they spend $1 billion and run out of money, they lost in 49 states based on what Joe Biden did. I mean, it's the most incompetent campaign probably in the history of American presidential campaigns. And Michael Dukakis is finally relieved. I don't even know where he is, somewhere in a tank with a helmet still riding around, I guess, that Kamala Harris came in and was worse than him. I looked at this story and I was just completely flabbergasted over the incompetence. And I had to put on my lion taming jacket and just let her know that I could have shown up at one of those rallies. She got Oprah for $1 million. Jesse, I would have shown up for $100K and done just as good of a job interviewing her. She could have pocketed the other $900K, given it to Doug Emhoff so that he could, buy some more nannies to help him out during the offseason. I don't know what he needed, but this is glorious. This is one of the best weeks ever.
Oprah is worth what? $3 billion?
$1 billion.
And she asked Kamala for $1 million for the interview. And Kamala said yes.
That's 100% right. Look, if you really thought the world was going to end in American democracy, would you go, hey, the difference between me being safe or not is not $1 billion. I need the $1 billion and $1 million on top of it. These people are such shameful lunatics. And let me just point this out. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and all the left-wing loons, they tried to say that Trump was Hitler. As soon as he won, Joe Biden invited him to the White House for lunch. Do you have brunch with Hitler? Was Churchill like, hey, Hitler, why don't you come over here? Let's smoke a couple of cigars and hang out and have some bourbon. This is they deserve to get their ass kicked.
Hitler, how do you take your coffee? It's so stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we all know Clay's appearance fee is $100,000. So if you want to get a lion, have him open its mouth, Clay will stick his head in it for 100 G's. Clay, good to see you.
That's right.
Be safe this weekend.
Alligators, too. Have a great weekend.
You too.